there's this tendency in rap to treat one popular rapper as if they are the devil. It's a strange thing, but it's always happened. And in most recent memory, J. Cole had his run. And there was a lot of different things that came out of that. Like there was a lot of people on Twitter who, when they were younger, or maybe they're just from like a meme generation, the sort of like Twitter generation that likes to make a lot of jokes about stuff. There was a lot of tweets that were clowning on J. Cole for a period of time. And I'm not gonna lie, I was part of it too. I definitely, had a joke or two. I never said like fuck J. Cole or some shit like that, but I definitely like, used J. Cole as a punchline once or twice, and I'm not really comfortable with that fact anymore because I now see my role in hip-hop as being bigger than that. But, I remember there was a Lil Yachty interview on BET, and they were asking him about it, and he had to just admit, I was trolling. It was just a thing. And, like, today, I actually feel like I saw something on Twitter that sort of made things come full circle. Check this tweet out. Shout out my boy Retch. He said, cut the should have been Wale shit out. It's corny now. My fault, slime, for even getting that started at Wale. If you don't know what he's referencing, let me pull that on screen. Here we go. This took place, I believe, when Yams died. Retch said, should have been Wale. And then I don't know why, but he followed it up with Def at Wale. Basically just, I don't know, talking some shit. This is fucked up, honestly, though. Like, at the time, see, look at Wale's reaction. So I should be dead? You want me to die? Correct? You don't know me, but you wish death to me? Oh, my God. And then Retch just doubles down. I def would swap you out for my mans in a heartbeat. Hashtag cold world. Wow, this is, like, more fucked up than I remember it being. Yeah, and I'd swap you out for 100 good men I lost. You wish death on people. You a different type of dude. Enjoy your evening. I'm a sick kid. What can I say? Do something when you see me. I'd be outside. Oh, Retch. Retch is a national treasure, but God, that's kind of fucked up. So I'm glad, even though that did seem fucking funny, even in retrospect, I mean, obviously some people still think that kind of stuff is funny because I did see a tweet today that was like, why did Mac Miller have to go? It should have been Adam 22, and it had like 900 retweets, which made me feel a little weird, just like, damn, there's that many people that want me dead? But then at the same time, I felt a little bit proud in a weird way, like, just nice to know that some people care that much. I don't know. But anyway, I'm really like kind of happy about Retch's statement here because I do think that stuff is just fucking lame. It's 2018. We should be bigger than that. We should just be bigger than like wishing death upon somebody for retweets, which is really what these people are doing. A lot of people are tweeting this kind of stuff, this awful shit, wishing death upon people. They're really just trying to get some clout. They know that this is the kind of thing that people are going to engage with. So they jump on it. And so I'm proud of Retch that he actually was the bigger man and is able to look back at his actions previously and see how they were wrong. And I really appreciate Wale's response too, just that he immediately forgave him and was cool about it. But it's a weird thing that occurs because when you think about it, nowadays we have Russ. And nobody wants to talk about it, but this is like kind of how it goes. Wale was that dude that like underground cool kid rappers were picking on before J. Cole came out, and then J. Cole pretty much got completely replaced by Russ. Why does this happen? It's an interesting thing that occurs, but I understand it because it's just some percentage of rappers are just gonna need somebody to sort of use as a what do they call it? What's it when there's a big when there's like a protest or a riot and then there's an effigy where they're like holding up a fucking version of a person and like burning it at a protest? That's kind of like what underground rappers tend to do. And I don't want to say just underground rappers, but just rappers in general. They tend to like find some other rapper and then somehow find a way to use them as a symbol of the things that they don't like within hip hop. And I'm gonna be honest, it's immature and it's just not really, it's not productive, I don't think, in the overall realm of this debate. And I'd hope that the more people that we actually lose, the more that we'll be able to sort of take a look at what the culture has been through and be able to act more adult and not play into and sort of hype up these sort of awful ideas as if anybody deserves to die or as if anybody deserves to have their life joked around about. I'm going to be honest, it's kind of a crazy feeling for me watching Mac Miller's passing here, and I mean, this video is not about him, but this is just a side note, is that, you know, I've had so many people die within the rap game over the last year or two. Peep, X, you know, even just seeing Greedo go away, seeing a lot of different people, actually, even like close friends of mine, Gabe Brooks, who was murdered about 6 months ago. I don't know. I've just seen so many people that I've been really close with who've lost their lives over the past year or two. And then to see Mac go, I mean, I didn't know him. And he had been to our store. There was like a little party like next door that our friends were having, and he came by recently, like a month ago. And you know, Chris and Hakeem were talking to his team and like really trying to line up us going through to his studio, or him coming through to do an interview and everything. And it was just always, you know, but I didn't really know him, and I wasn't as deep into his music as a lot of people. And it's really heartbreaking for me to sit on Twitter and see how all these people are reacting. And then there's a weird sense of like guilt in there from my perspective, because I never really got to know him, and I never really like got as deep into his music as I possibly could have. So it's, I don't know, it's a strange thing to watch taking place, because I'm just reading all these fucking memories about people, and it makes me think about how I felt like when X died. When X died, I saw so many people say so many heartless things about him, just completely laughing at his situation and everything. And it you know, it forces you into a situation where you basically have to just be like, okay, just whatever, because I can't respond to these people. I can't take my hurt feelings and then use that to scream at somebody else on Twitter for disrespecting him after he passed. You know, that's just not productive. So you have to just fucking close up, and you can't let them through to you, because if you do, then you're going to be acting like a fucking psychopath on the timeline, because it's not easy to take in somebody making a joke about your passing or your friend's passing. We are going to be listening to a lot more Mac Miller tonight and everything, but I did just want to sort of speak on this villainization, I guess, if that's a word, that tends to happen within rap, where people just want to turn somebody into a villain, and I just think it's stupid, it's bad. And I'm glad that I'm glad that Retch said something about that meme that he actually started, and hopefully in the future, if you see somebody making that joke, and I'm not just saying this because somebody made the joke about me. Actually, should I just pull it up? Yeah, why not? I'll give the person some clout, right? If you see somebody making this kind of joke, I don't know, if they're your friend, maybe just reach out to them a little bit and tell them like, yo, that's just not cool, man. We should not be joking around about stuff like that. God, and remember when I said it had 900 retweets? Here it is with 1,000. R.I.P. Mac, should have been M22. God, I was, and you know, to be fair, first response, this ain't it, man. But then he doubles down and says, yes, it most certainly is. Should I report it? I've never reported anything for abuse before, I don't think. I know people do this all the time, though. I'm not going to do it. I'll let him rock. I should favorite it, but I don't want to like like his voice, right? Also, man, I'm playing with fire by looking at Twitter. Because you see that? That view that I had right there, I realized that a porn star had tweeted an image, but I couldn't see the image because Twitter hides the images, but that would have been scary if I saw that on stream. Anyway, yeah, you know, I just want to talk about that. So if you do see somebody saying that stuff, and I'm not saying this because I was involved, but I just do think that sometimes in rap, we tend to speak a little bit too flippantly about death and stuff. So that's my message for today. If you enjoyed this video, drop a comment. Rope Gang, what are you looking at? Oh, he's looking at me because I was talking right. Okay. Rope Gang. Rest in peace. Peace.